Let's start with a new chapter, that is solid state. This chapter is very important and also easy. We are mostly surrounded by solids. We are mostly surrounded by the solids and we use them more than that of liquids and gases for many purposes. From our earlier studies, we have learnt in detail about the liquids and gases. We have learnt in detail about liquids and gases in the earlier classes. We know that the liquids and gases together are called as fluidity because of their ability to flow. This is a brief introduction I am giving. Okay, then let's go to the general characteristics. We know that liquids and gases together are called as fluids because they have ability to flow. Everything around us is matter. For example, you can take marker, mobile, bottle, etc. Everything is the solid around us. Okay. Matter is classified. You know what is matter? Okay, what is matter? Matter is anything that have mass and occupies the volume. Matter is anything that have mass and occupies the volume. Everything around us is matter, bottle, books, etc. Matter, this is physically classified into three types: solid, liquid and gas. Matter is physically classified into three types, that is solid, liquid and gas. We will learn about solid in this 12th class, and liquid and gases we have already learnt. General characteristics of the solid state. Here are some of the general characters, some of the features of the solid state. Okay, some of the important characters of the solid state. They have definite shape, mass and volume. Have you ever wondered why the solids have definite shape, mass and volume? They have a fixed shape because you can take for example a book. Okay, take for example a book. The shape of a book will be same today as well as tomorrow and so on. Okay, take a chemistry textbook. It will be remaining same tomorrow as well as so on. There will be no change in the textbook. This is the example of a definite shape. You can take anything mass. The mass of the textbook will remain same always. There will be no change in the mass of a textbook. Whereas volume, you can take a bottle which consists of 1 liter of water which will remain same and do not change. If you drink it, it will change. Definitely it will change. But if you do not drink it and keep it as it is, it will do not change as it is. It will remain as it is. So they have a definite shape, mass and volume. Okay. Have you ever think that why they do not change their shape, mass and volume? This is the reason. They have a short range of intermolecular forces. Reason why they don't change their shape, mass and volume is because the particles of solid are closely packed. They are very closely packed. They are tightly bonded to each other, so they have a short range of intermolecular forces. Reason why they don't change their shape, mass and volume is because the particles are very tightly bonded to each other, closely packed particles. Particles can be atoms, molecules or ions. So they have a short range of intermolecular forces. They have a strong intermolecular forces. Why they have a strong intermolecular forces? Have you know? They have a strong intermolecular forces because particles of solid are strongly connected to each other. Particles of solid are very strongly connected to each other. This is due to a force of attraction. They are very tightly connected to each other. No bond can break their bond. They are tightly connected by the force of attraction. So they have a strong intermolecular forces. Their constituent particles, atoms, molecules, ions have a fixed position and have a vibrational motion about some fixed positions. The particles of the solid state are very fixed in their position. They can have a little movement, that is a little movement, that is vibrational motion on their position. Can have a fixed position, they can have a vibrational motion. They are incompressible and rigid. They are very very hard. Are you able to break the pouch with the hand? No. They are very very, you can take example of anything fan, you are not able to break it, so they are very very hard and rigid. What is the example of incompressible? Incompressible, you cannot compress anything, any solid matter cannot be compressed. Okay, you compress the book? Can you compress the chemistry textbook? No, no solid matter can be compressed, so they are incompressible and rigid. Okay, let's recap some of the important general characteristics of the solid state. They have definite shape, mass and volume. Because you can take any example of a book do not change their shape, mass and volume. Okay, book volume, you can take example of a water bottle. They have a short range of intermolecular forces. Why they have a short range of intermolecular forces? Because they are very closely packed or tightly particles are present in it. They can be atoms, molecules or ions. They have a strong intermolecular forces because they are strongly connected to each other. This is mainly due to the force of attraction. The particles have a fixed positions and can have a vibrational motion about some fixed positions. Particles are very very fixed in their position, but they can have a little vibrational motion. They are incompressible and rigid. They are very hard. They cannot be compressed at all. They are very tightly bonded to each other.